So, I hear lava. I hear lava somewhere. Lava's good. Lava's great. So, hey, there it is. So I'm like, well, obviously, like when I'm done recording and I go into like the editing software, you can make it come out of both. You can make it mono out of both, so you can hear them both. But like every video that I would have done, I would have had to do that, and I couldn't do that when I was like on Skype with guns or stuff because they would only get it mono, so I couldn't use it. So it's been in my closet right back there. That closet right there. It's been in there for a year and a half. And I'm like, man, I want to use it. You buy it, I want to use the thing. So that was another like reason why I started doing this stuff. And I got this cool mixer. And a mixer is like, it's like, the thing with you slide the bars, increase volume on this channel, not this channel. So I've got the microphone going in there. And I got this microphone was on sale. Remember? Hello, welcome to Meatycraft. So this is also an Electro Voice mic, and it's an XLR. This is an XLR input here. You can see it's not USB. So that microphone and it goes on channel 1. This microphone goes on channel 2. I've got my sound effects machine going in on channel 3. So I've got 1, 2, and then the audio from this computer goes in on channel 4. Okay, I go 3.5 millimeter out to the two big 1/4-inch connectors, and then from there it combines, it mixes all of those audios into one and sends it over to the second computer. And then I got my webcam going in and all that stuff. So it's like, oh my gosh, this is fun. I'm doing all these different things and it's so much fun. And it worked. Like I got it working right away. And like, oh, this is so cool. Dude, I can do like Meatycraft and fun throughs with, little sound effects and like, welcome back to, the cathedral hall and all that. I was like really, really happy and excited to do it. And I did the first one and, then I started looking closer and I'm like, oh, sometimes it was okay. But then I'm like, oh no, the video quality. The video quality's not there, I have all this stuff. Now I can route all this stuff into here, and I'll tell you what I'm currently doing. I could route all that same stuff into here instead of using this mic right here, which is a Rode Podcaster USB. It's a good quality. You guys, if you're interested in this stuff, I did a microphone review. It's on my channel. I did a microphone, all the microphones that I own. If you're interested in seeing this one, the RE20, the Blue Yeti that I used for most of the time, and even I think I did the little snowball mic and some other ones. So there is a video on my channel about that. Just look up microphones for YouTube or something, and you'll see it. You guys use that search feature on my homepage. You can find everything just by typing it in, those words. I don't think a lot of people use that. And when you get like a couple thousand videos on a channel, they're hard to find videos. Use that. So, okay, so now we've gone a video. We're in the second video talking about the same thing. We've come full circle now, back to where we're at right now. With this, what you're seeing. And like I said, this overlay, it's not permanent. I had it for streaming. I wanted to put it on here just for something different. I know if it's not something that everybody likes or dislikes, whatever. It's just something I had. It's not in stone. Nothing's in stone. So I backed off from all that recording, and I'm like, all right, I'm really enjoying 7 Days to Die, and I want the video quality to be there. I don't want people to think because the game's in alpha that it looks like that. Because on my screen, on this screen here, which is an Asus full-on gaming monitor, I think it's 142 hertz capability, but I run it at 120, full 1080p. The colors are brilliant. It's awesome. So what I'm looking at right now is incredible. What gets through with the recordings and the videos is different. I wish you could be sitting like right here next to me seeing this. You're like, yeah, I want to be sitting there next to you too, Meaty. Don't get weird on me. But so I always strive to bring you guys what I'm seeing. And I can do it. I can do it with DxTory. I can do it with Fraps. But when you add in the camera and all this extra stuff, there's other things you have to do. You can't just record straight up. You know, it's not straight up the same thing. So let me tell you what I'm doing currently. I hope you guys are interested in this topic because I can see based off the time I'm in the second video right now. So here's what I'm doing. We explained in the last video about the PC and sending everything over there, second PC, sending everything over there, all the different mics, the capture cards, all that stuff. So right now, well, what I did was I went back to just recording with DxTory on 7 Days to Die using this microphone, no sound effects, no nothing. Then in Meatycraft, I continued to use that setup until I saw that screen tearing, what I call screen tearing. Like what I was saying, if you look at the tree, it looks like if I whipped around the camera real quick, which you can probably see it distort on this one, it would like make the tree do this. And I'm like, oh my gosh, man. And you guys saw it too. You guys could see it too. Delicious water. So I'm like, okay, I got to fix this. So I spent... Nice. We found ourselves. Yeah, Meaty, just put the gold block down, you doucher. Oh my gosh, what an idiot. All right, put this up here. Nice. We found ourselves a little place here. All right, let's just use our iron pick. All right, are you the culprit of the water, or are you the culprit over there? Who is the culprit of the running water? So I went back to default, and then I was still doing Meatycraft for a couple episodes, and then, you know, once I saw it, I'm like, oh, geez, I gotta stop, but I don't want to stop doing this, because you guys, as well as me, really like this setup, right? Like, look, this talk right now is awesome. I really feel like you guys are right there. I really do. You guys know me. I wouldn't joke with you about stuff like that. I mean, that's legit. I'm not here to make things up. I'm talking, this is real. It makes Meatycraft so much more fun for me, and I know a lot of you guys like it as well, so that's really cool. It's a lot more work, and now I'm going to tell you why it's a lot more work. When I was doing it that way, one of the main reasons, besides all the cool sound effects, the overlays, the different things I could do, is it actually made it not any harder than normal recording, right? Because once I had to do maybe 10 minutes or so setup before I started recording, which isn't that big of a deal. Make sure that camera, sound, everything's working. Once it was there, it was like record, play, right? And then I could stop recording, start recording, play again. All right. So I was able to kind of, you know, with no extra time constraints, play and record. And once it was done, drag it into Vegas over there, render, upload. Good to go. Well, because the quality, blah, 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 we're back here. Now, what I'm doing now. Now, I'm sure what I haven't tried was taking those programs and having them on here and having them trying to record them locally to see if that's a difference. I haven't tried that yet. But what I'm doing right now is I am recording the game with DxTory, which is how I normally do it. I have Windows Movie Maker, which is a free program from Windows Essentials. You can actually render videos. So if you guys are looking to render something for free, Windows has something, and it's not bad. So I have the webcam being recorded by Windows Movie Maker on that screen, my second monitor on here. And I have DxTory recording here. So when I'm done with this, I'm going to open up Vegas. I'm going to take this and put it there. It's going to have video and my audio. It's going to have video, game audio, and my audio from this microphone. Two audio tracks and a video track. Also, I'm going to have to drag in the Windows Movie Maker webcam footage in, and that's going to come with the video and the audio. I've got two speakers on this camera. And the reason why I use it is I have to sync it up, meaning synchronize my mouth moving to this microphone, because there's a delay. There's processing going on between all this stuff. There's going to be a delay, and you have to try and get it as close as you can. And then once I get that, I delete the audio from the webcam. I delete that track, and then I organize everything up, and then I move I have to shrink the camera, move it up. Oops, sorry. Move it up into the corner, right? Like you see, and then render. So do you see all the extra stuff you have to do? You have to set up this, you have to do this, you have to sync audio, you have to do another track. There's a lot more that goes into it. And with me not being the person who does this for a living, that I don't have tons of free time, even though I love doing this, I have to be realistic that, say instead of being able to play and do what I want to do and make make 5 videos. I might only be able to make 2 in the same amount of time. So this is the first time, this video right here is the very first time I'm trying to use this setup with Windows Movie Maker to record the webcam and do it on different tracks. What I did before in the past with my webcam was I actually took, my camcorder, which is, it seems like this is a dumb way to do it, but I was so worried about the audio sync to my mouth to where it didn't look stupid, is I set it up just like right basically between the monitor and this microphone. So right about here, just off camera, or not off this camera, but just out of my view so it didn't hide my view from the monitor. And I didn't use this mic. I have the same brand, Rode. I have a very good microphone on that camera, external mic. It sits up on top. So I would record that as the webcam and the audio. Then when I was done, I would take that and put it into Vegas and do all this stuff. But I didn't have to sync audio. Now that works really good. The webcam's really good. The audio's good. The only problem is that records to an SD card, right? And for some reason, the SD card is so slow when I take it out of there and I plug it in my computer. It takes like I don't know, it takes forever, like not 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes for a 20-minute thing. Like it's really, really slow. And then once that's over there, then I put it in and all that stuff. If it wasn't so slow, it wouldn't be that bad. If I have to do the whole track thing, at least the audio is synced. I don't have to sync up the audio, and I can do like one episode after another, then go in there and to everything. With this, it would be easier to do one long episode and then sync the audio once and then chop it up into individual videos. Like if I played for an hour, chop it up into 3 videos. All I have to do is sync the audio once. Once it's synced up, then I go and grab my videos out of that 1 hour thing, and it's a lot easier rather than having to try to sync it up multiple times. This is some of the background stuff I was talking about. So I'm in the middle of trying different things. This is the first time I've tried this. This is local recording with DxTory and using Windows Movie Maker to record the webcam. So yeah, that's that's what I'm doing. And like I said, I'm doing it to try and increase the entertainment value for you guys. And, for future stuff as well. And also, I'm a nerd, right? I like this stuff, microphones and audio and video equipment and software and trying to get things to work together and do unique things. I like the challenge of it, and that's why I'm continuing to try and find a good solution for me. The thing is, the thing that I was confused on, well, not confused, but the setup that wasn't producing good local recorded video quality. I know other people that stream really good quality with a second PC setup doing the exact same thing that I was doing. So I think that maybe when it's streaming out, it does better. It might just be the recording part of it. And I guess I could test that. I could test that by streaming and trying it out. Do the exact same setup instead of just hitting record, you hit stream and it'll send it out to Twitch/Meatwagon22. So yeah, interesting. Long talk. I know this is we're like 37 minutes, 35 minutes into this section, but you're watching the second video. I've been talking nonstop about this for like 35 minutes. So I need some more water. So I think that I hope you guys think this stuff is interesting. I may be like, hey, this stuff isn't interesting. We just want to see you play Minecraft and talk about weird stuff. But it's interesting to me. I know it's interesting to a few of you guys. So hopefully that works out as far as what we were talking about. Maybe it is really interesting, especially if you don't know anything about this stuff. Maybe you're not interested in doing something yourself with it, but you're like, wow, I didn't realize that like all that stuff went into making videos. Well, not everybody does it. Not like this. See this microphone right here? A lot of people will be using that. It's like, hey everybody, welcome to the channel. You know, they don't care about their audio. They don't care necessarily about their video, or maybe that's all they can afford, or that's all they know at the time. But I've always really cared about my audio and video. You know, when I record on that PC over there, MadPack and all that stuff, no one ever says anything, but that's all in 1080p. I do everything over there in 1080p. You know, it's not like people go, oh my gosh, Meaty, you're so great because you do Minecraft in 1080p and it looks really good, because people watch it like on their big screen TVs in the living room, the whole family, right? So if you're watching it on a monitor in 720 or 1080, it looks good. You know, it's fine. It doesn't really matter. But if you take it out into the living room on your big, 40, 50, 60, 70-inch TV, and it's only 720, not 1080, then it doesn't look nearly as good. So, yeah, it's like sometimes you do things that people don't think about, kind of behind the scenes. And 22 torches right there. I just planted one. I like these places. I think you can get... I got plenty of coal. You can get a lot of stuff from these mines. Really good. It's really, really, really good. So anyway, yeah, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. Work in progress. And when I did this, the camera, putting face cam on here, going back to like I was talking about, looking at what people do on stream, they always have overlays and something, banners, or I keep hitting the mic, something around the camera so it doesn't just look like a generic camera. That's why I had this overlay. I just put it on here to kind of see. I know it's a little thick. It's too thick. It blocks out the bottom. I know. But it's kind of neat. So anyway, it's a work in progress. I hope that ultimately things like end up being pretty cool and the entertainment value has been increased for you guys, because that's really my goal. Increase the entertainment value already, Meatius. Man. And that's my ultimate goal. Plus, like I said, it's fun for me. I enjoy this stuff. If I don't keep doing something new with, whether it's new, videos or new working with new equipment, things get stale for me. You guys remember the hobby episodes I was talking about, how I go through a hobby and I go all in and then boom, I move on to the next one. And I kind of leave that one behind. I got to keep pushing forward. It's the same thing at work. Like my job, I get to do a lot of different things all the time. So I'm always challenging myself with new stuff, which is cool. I think maybe if there's something more Meatycraft that you guys can take away from these last two videos is this. Maybe it's kind of always like a little point I like to pass on to you guys. Challenge yourself. Does that make sense? Challenge yourself on a daily basis. What do you mean by that, Meaty? What do you mean by challenge yourself? Challenge yourself to try something new, to learn something new, to read something new. What I mean by challenging yourself, don't just go through every day doing the same thing, or like maybe, hey, I'm really good at Call of Duty, right? But I'm not good at Battlefield, something like that. But I would like to play it. This is just a random example. Challenge yourself. You know you're good at this. Challenge yourself. Go try that. Try and get good at that. Try and increase your knowledge base about something else. That's what I mean by challenge yourself. Try something new. Try something different. And what you'll find is you get in the habit of challenging yourself to learning new things or trying new things. Before you know it, you're going to increase your knowledge. You're going to increase your happiness. You're going to increase, like, all different kinds of stuff. Like, so many things get better by challenging yourself to learn and try new things. I try to challenge myself on a daily basis. Someone says, oh, hey, this thing right here is broken. I need this thing right here fixed. Can you fix it? And I say, well, I've never worked on one of those before, but I'll try it. I challenge myself. Now, I've got a base of knowledge and understanding about electronics or whatever this thing may be, and I attack it, and I figure it out, and I fix it, and I challenge myself, and I succeeded in my task at hand, and I'm like, yeah, inside you feel good. You're like, yeah, I fixed that thing, even though I'd never seen one before. And then the farther and farther you go, pretty soon someone will go, hey, this thing right here is broke. Can you fix this? You're like, yep, I worked on one of those things years ago. I challenged myself back then, and now I know how to fix that. And the more and more things you do that on, you're like, all of a sudden, wait a minute. Hey, this guy, Bill, Joe, Joey, Laura, Michelle, whatever your name is out there, they're saying, wow, that person's pretty smart. That person's pretty smart. It's like they know about a lot of different stuff. It's like they're book smart. They read a lot. They know a lot about that. They're really good in school. They know about all these technical things. They know about video stuff. They know about the weather. They know about geography. They know about geometry. You know what? You see what I'm getting at? You never know where it's going to expand your knowledge base to. Little tiny challenges like that stuff is what I do every day. If people say, boy, Meaty, you're kind of smart. You know a lot of stuff. Well, it's not because I did 20 years in school. I didn't do, master's degrees at university. It's because I challenge myself. I'm a self-taught person. I challenge myself to learn something new or do something new every day. And as I challenge myself, it just grew my knowledge base. And that's why I am where I'm at now. So, see, I was able to sneak a little bit of normal Meatycraft into all this video and talk over the last 2 episodes. So, I think we'll cut it off here because I can smell the lunch is here. I smell some tacos in the other room and some chili verde. Man, it's so good from my local restaurant. All right, I'm going to go eat lunch. I hope you guys have a good day. And I really hope you enjoyed these last 2 videos. You never know what you're going to get with Meatycraft. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching.